Alright, thank you very much. Hello everybody, it's your good friend Pozzible here, and I'm back with another movie review. And first I have to admit a confession. The confession is simply this. I try. I really try. And when I sit at a movie, my ultimate question that I try to answer, I get answered, is did the director do the best that was possible given what he was given? You know? Not did he do his best, because it's never really a question if you can do your best, but did you do the best that could have been done under the circumstances? You know? And I forgive movies very easily. If I find them even mildly entertaining, I'll give it a see it. You know? Even those that have, after a while, I thought about them and I said to myself, oh gosh, I hope I never see that movie again, even though I gave it a see it. Isn't that a wonderful thing to hear from your film critic? That said, this one is by no shadow of a doubt one that should be avoided, and that is Dark Rising. Bring your battle axe. This is, you know, in some cases you get this idea it's supposed to be a sexy version of D&D, you know, Dungeons and Dragons. You got your warrior, you got your warlock, you've got the lame guy who you wished would have died a horrible death, but of course he's one of those guys that actually becomes pretty tough at the end and stuff like that. As per the new tradition here at Pozzible Movie Reviews, we're trying to sum this movie up in one word, and that word clearly is lame. You know? The plot was lame. The fight sequences were lame. It was just a lame movie all around. And it was a real shame because it had awesome potential. Okay? What is this movie about? Well, it starts off with this little girl who gets kidnapped. And when she's like 8 years old, 20 years have passed, so she'll now be 28 years old. And for those who can't do math. And it's up to this book to kind of like bring her back. Now the book also can give her a headache and, you know, kind of incapacitate her. It's a mystery to us why the guy who gives the girl the book, who in my opinion was the hottest girl in the movie. By the way, just throwing that out there. She was the one reading the book. She was the one having the weird dreams. And, you know, they're trying to throw in all this mysticism. They clearly don't have the budget, but boy did they try. I will give them that at least. When it comes to the fight scenes, you could tell she was just shadowboxing in front of a camera. And then every once in a while trying to show the beast reacting, which the beast really didn't do. And, of course, the lame guy, you know, Landy Cannon had the worst character ever to be chosen, you know. Because I get it. You want him to be this, like, less than a man, so to speak, meaning that he can't handle anything life gives him. And he's the fraidy cat on the left-hand side of the poster, so obviously he's not altogether there. That said, and of course he has this horrible relationship with his ex-girlfriend and just can't let her go. But his only solution is to sprout every cliche you can imagine from rom-coms and every lame one at that. And, you know, he just misses what's right in front of him. And, you know, in some ways he got that pretty lucky. He's got two right in front of him. He's Summer and the other girl. And I saw this last night. Can you believe it? Somehow they bring her back. Or I think it's Renee. I think her name's Renee. But that's neither here nor there. This is an attempt to do a Hercules, the TV show version of Evil Dead. You know, Evil Dead worked because it was gross, it was cheesy, but it wasn't lame cheesy. And this is lame cheesy, and the acting is just atrocious. The dialogue is just atrocious. The acting is atrocious. You might get a few good scenes here or there, but gosh, it just went all wrong. Talk about a movie that went south. and that is why I give this movie a pass. You know, oddly enough, it does have a sequel to it. They're making a TV show out of it, if you can believe that, with all the original characters, with some of the original characters. I don't know how it works. I can't get access to any of this stuff. I think it's a foreign film, believe it or not. With that said, I had a horrible time with it, and I don't want you to repeat my mistake. That's one reason why I'm a film critic, to stop you from watching movies that you might be curious about, but then might be like, no, we won't be seeing that. Alright guys, that's it for me tonight. We'll see you at the theaters.